Good morning, guys. Welcome to my Monday morning rant for Monday, the 16th of November. I had a pretty quiet week last week. I didn't do much, but I have been gaming a lot. I'll get to that in a second. But I did an awesome podcast with Jasper Valance. He's a guy that came into Zen Garage maybe in 2012 or something. He just randomly walked in one day during a weekday and no one was around. And him and I just had an awesome chat, got to know each other. Um, he used to work as a Google search expert and he gave us tips on how to use Google search. Um, Google AdWords, I think it was called. And I've kept up with some of his updates, and literally, just recently, they've been totally not corporate, and he seems to be more of a spiritual kind of guy, and posts up a lot of really positive quotes. And he's also always wearing really hippie-ish, crazy clothes, and seems to be dancing a lot. So I did a podcast with him. Turns out he's doing an online Zoom course where he helps people find their ikigai. Ikigai meaning like a Japanese word for purpose. So it's quite deep stuff, and we talked about that a lot. And we had a really open, vulnerable discussion. It was a really good podcast. And he also runs ecstatic sunsets, which are these awesome sunset parties that start early and end early, where everyone's dancing their tits off, but there's no drugs involved whatsoever. So pretty cool concept, to be honest. And as soon as COVID's over, he's running another huge one. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there. I don't know if I'm going to dress up or not, but I'll probably go in Zen gear if anything. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hoping to drag a few people to it as well. Should meet some really cool people, to be honest, I think. Um, and also, Heinz photo shoots, photo shoot of the cosmonauts outfits turned out. He shot on film and he got the shots to me last week, and I posted them up. Um, I was modeling for that shoot with Viv, and Viv looks fucking awesome in most of the shots, and I look terrible in most of the shots. I just cannot stand looking at photos of myself posing and trying to do faces. And I think in the end, I wasn't trying at all because my face was just completely blank in most of the shots. And yeah, I just feel super uncomfortable in front of the lens. I don't think I ever will get good at it. I don't think I want to get good at it. I don't really care. So anyway, if you guys want to check out those photos, they're on Zen Garage, zengarage.com.au. And really, guys, all I have been doing for the last week is playing computer games. I am back into Destiny 2. There's a new DLC called Beyond Light. I skipped the entire last season, so I feel like I haven't played for maybe a year or so. Um, and I didn't expect to get the bug. Like, I really made sure that this time I played, I wasn't going to grind really hard and I wasn't going to burn out. And it's a really good DLC and I am absolutely loving it. And I am back into the grinds. Like, I'm not grinding as hard as I used to. I'm not grinding all three characters in the game. I'm only running one. But um, as much as I've been paying out people who game all morning, day and night, I've gone back there and I got up this morning and the first thing I did was play Destiny, and I almost forgot to do this podcast. So that's how bad it is. Like, when you're gaming hard, uh priorities just go out the window. I'm eating at weird times, I'm sleeping weird hours. Um it's really social. I seem to be playing on we've got the mics hooked up and the boys are on, but and I love that. I love talking shit with the boys. It's been awesome fun. But yeah, just this whole grindy chasing achievements and chasing power levels, and then all of a sudden watching a shit ton of YouTube videos with guides and reviews, and even Hawk and I did a geeked out review on Destiny 2 as well. That makes me feel somewhat a little bit better. At least I've produced something that's related to playing the games. But it's a small concession, to be honest. It's savage. Like, I just wouldn't really wish this upon anyone to like get hooked on computer games because they're so good now. Destiny is beautiful. The graphic design in it is absolutely amazing. The animations in it are absolutely animated cutscenes are so beautiful. Um, and yeah, I'm addicted again. Uh, I just really hope it doesn't reduce my productivity over the next few weeks. But speaking of the next few weeks, I do have a podcast lined up with Dominic Bartolo. Dominic is someone that I went to uni with, and he is an absolute superstar. He is one of the best designers that I know, if not the best. He runs a company called 2119 in Melbourne, and he is just a motion graphics guru. Like, everything he does, I wish I could do. And his typography skills are next level. He always has been amazing with type. So he's a really good friend of mine. So I'm really looking forward to just catching up with him. I haven't seen his face in a while. Um, so it seems like the last few years, when I've been in Melbourne, he's been in Sydney because his family's here. And when I'm back here, he's back there. It's just really, really strange. We've missed each other a couple of times. So I am super looking forward to that. Um, and yeah, with this podcast, I have no Q&A. I completely forgot to put up a link to Slido, which I usually use to gather questions. So there is no Q&A for this one. Look, I'm just going to keep it short. I'm going to wrap it up. It's almost like I'm just glad that I'm doing this, and I didn't forget completely about my Monday morning rant. It was Sam that was on Destiny 2 just then that said, dude, priorities like Destiny 2 over your Monday morning rant." And I went, "Holy shit." Totally forgot. So yeah, like, I'll keep this one short, but it's almost like when I go past the beach down the road, even when it's completely flat, the surfers are in there. All of the fucking surfers are lined up. There's not a single wave in sight, and they're in there. And I had to ask one of the guys once that, why the fuck are you in there if there are no waves at all? And his response is awesome. I'll never forget it. But he's like, well, it's about a routine, and the idea is you just have to get wet. Like, you have to turn up. And the idea being, as soon as you don't go into the surf because there's no waves, next thing you know, you're not surfing at all. So the concept of just putting on the wetsuit, jumping in the water every single morning before work, it's a routine that they uphold. And yeah, it's just taught me a lot about keeping it going. And I'm really bad with routines in general. So this Monday morning rant is quite special to me. Um, I'm really glad to be doing them. So yeah, I'm really going to wrap this one up really, really short. Sorry, guys. I will create a link for next week to ask Q&As again. I hope everyone has a good week. Um, I know I haven't got that much planned this week, but I probably will be gaming a shit ton. So if you do play Destiny 2 on PC, make sure you add me. My username is Zengarage, and let's go kill some aliens and shit. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys next one. Bye.